Just a couple nights ago, I watched this amazing clip on TV promoting the NBA playoffs. And they showed LeBron James 5 or 10 second sequence of him driving to the basket. But they slowed it down and made it black and white and synced it with this amazing little classical piano piece. And they showed him being guarded ferociously by Paul Pierce. And he was stuck to LeBron like glue. Yet LeBron made his move from the top of the key, and just at the right time, here's his teammate Joe Smith, who's a journeyman, a faceless journeyman who no one pays any attention to, with his foot planted. And Paul Pierce didn't know he was there, but he runs right into Joe. LeBron goes right by him, thanks to Joe, the anonymous blocker, setting the pick. And then there's two other Celtics waiting at the basket as soon as they see, well, he got by Pierce, we're the last line of defense between him dunking. And here's Kevin Garnett, one of the all-stars in the league, but he weighs about 50 pounds less than LeBron, and as LeBron's going to dunk, all Garnett can do is try to shove him in the stomach to dislodge him from his path, and LeBron just shakes off Garnett like he's a little flea and throws the ball down. And when he came back from that amazing, miraculous ballet dance, this peak experience and this electrifying explosion, this thrill that he sent, these reverberations that he sent through the whole arena, and I watched this 20 or 30 times in slow motion, because when he came away from that dance, that guzzling of this cabaret force field that he was channeling, he had this ferocious, he was just sucking in oxygen with this pure, primal rush of the joyous release, that same rush that I was talking about earlier. It's uncivilized, what we saw in LeBron. It was a dance, and when he came away from the basket, and the ferocity that he threw that ball down with was the same primal ferocity that a Tiger Woods or a Manny Ramirez or any other of these shamans, in that joyous release. It's not civilized, it's primal. And Paul Pierce was part of that drama too, because when he was blocked off by Joe Smith, you should have seen his face. He has as much zeal, fervor, burning passion as LeBron James. He was determined to stop him from getting to the basket. And when he was blocked, all of the frustration and all the suffering of the human race was in his face. The agony, the enemy has passed me by. I, as the guardian of the temple, have failed. Well, when you're full of zeal to that degree, it's kind of a bipolar all-or-nothing place. LeBron's triumph was indescribable. Paul Pierce's failure in that moment, indescribable. And there's been other moments equally dramatic where Paul Pierce got the measure of LeBron, and LeBron felt the same agonized suffering that was expressed in Paul Pierce's face. All we can do is live, channel that zeal to the fullest, and let the chips fall. As Manny said, sometimes I get him, sometimes he gets me. We're not going to bat 1,000. We're just trying to bat as high a percentage as we can. Martin Luther King had many setbacks. Moses had many setbacks. Jesus had many setbacks. Just keep going.